Executive Student Council get down here. That'd be you, Ryan, your laptop, and you, yeah, everyone on exec down here. We're gonna line up right now and show everyone what position we are. Yeah. Well, in the meantime, we have another announcement.
Okay, so Spirit Week is going to be next week. The list of activities will be posted hopefully by tomorrow, so you know exactly how every day is going to play out. There should be like an activity or a theme day every day. That's how it works. And this is your last chance to get class points before the end of this class point earning season. So,
and we will be throwing a party for the class that wins. Even if we're not in office anymore, we'll take time to do that. Otherwise, it works out the wrong way. Is that everyone?
There's Jeff and Carter.
On their way.
Alright. Okay. So, for next year's the nominations for Executive Student Council for next year are opening today. You need to come and talk to me and get one of these pieces of paper to find out about running if you're interested in running for Executive Student Council next year. These are some of the people who are on executive this year. They're going to tell you their positions. And you can ask them about what is involved in that position, and here they come.
Okay, so quickly we're just going to do a hand raising for what position we are, so you can come talk to us if you're interested in running. President, Vice President,
Secretary,
Activity coordinator,
Student representative to the board of trustees.
Tech Officer. Okay, and that's it. There are a lot of us, so feel free to run for something. Especially if the ones who's starting. Okay, go. And student council meeting tomorrow, mostly discussing Spirit Week. Go.
I want to thank Ms. Reese, Mrs. Dribdahl, Faye Masudi, the 26 wonderful Yorkies that went to the United Kingdom over spring break, made the trip a brilliant experience for all of us. It was a wonderful time. There are trips posted on the York blog right now for the 11-12 school year if you're interested in finding out what opportunities are there. You might be interested in traveling to China, Costa Rica, and Mr. Hunt, your trip is Italy, Spain, also worth going to. So that's some good things to look forward to there. Secondly, sophomores, we have a doubleheader on Monday. You know about it, but I just want to make sure people at home know about it as well. We're meeting in the chapel from 3 to 4 to talk about course planning, and then at 5:30 we're back again to talk about college admissions process with Dr. Radcliffe. That is a mandatory meeting from 3 to 4, and all parents are welcome to join us, especially in the evening. We would love to see as many families as possible. And finally, for all students, you've seen your third quarter comments, hopefully, that were posted for you over spring break. If you had any issues accessing your third quarter comments, would you please get in touch with me so that I can make sure you have the information that you need. And think about using this afternoon's tutorial as a time to meet with your teachers so that you can check in on any comments, positive or constructive, that you might want to follow up on. It's an important week for you to check in with people. Thanks. There's going to be a tutorial next Wednesday. And there will also be our morning tutorials this week, and those are great times to check in with your faculty.
I have two announcements. The first has to do with the auditions and participation in the one-act plays. So that you know, this year the Fine Arts Festival is on April 16th, which is a Saturday. We have 4 plays that we're going to be doing. I have 3 directors. I would like to see the playwrights and the directors after this out there for just a minute. The auditions take place tomorrow from 2:45 to 3:30, so get permission from your health and fitness instructor and come for that. Or, if that's not convenient, from 2:45 to whenever we finish on Friday. And I know some choir people are going to be away. You're getting back around 3:30. Just come on over. It won't take very long. So that takes place tomorrow and Friday, 2:45 to 3:30 on Thursday. Thursday, 2:45 to whenever we finish. On Friday, if you would like to be an actor. We'll also need crews, but we are generally pretty well set. So that's one big announcement. The second one has to do with the fact that we have received a grant from the STARS Foundation for an artist in residence. And he will be here next week, and he will be doing improv. So if you've ever wanted to do improvisational theater, he is a professional with Second City in Chicago, whom you may know have spawned the likes of John Belushi, Chris Farley, Tina Fey, and quite a number of other comedians and performers. So he's going to be here every day next week from 2:45 to 4 o'clock, I think in the Student Center. I applied for that, I haven't heard back. And it doesn't matter if you've had any experience before, if you're just interested in trying out improv. He styles himself as a performer, not an actor. Apparently there's a big difference. If you can come for one day or you can come for all 5, that's great. If you can come for part of it, come as well. Because he really enjoys working with students, and I like him a lot because he's my son.
Geometry Mathletics meeting Friday at lunch in room 20, Mr. Fink's room. We are having a runoff competition, so please be there. Geometry Mathletics.
3 things. First, a word of thanks for all of you who participated in the event last evening for accepted students. A lot of you were in the room, a lot of you helped. We had a couple of hundred people, students and their families, who show all the potential to be as cool as you guys. So thanks very much for your welcome of it. Speaking of welcoming, I have an introduction to make. We have a very special guest with us in the room. You've been meeting some of our current trustees. Our guest today is a former trustee, largely responsible for monitoring the construction project that brought you the science building and Day Hall renovation and the athletic fields across the street. Also, the person among the trustees most welcoming to me involved actually in the interview process that brought me here. So despite that, I hope you'll smile and be very welcoming to Mr. Jim Valentine. And finally, one of the things I like best about Break is the opportunity to recognize students for their accomplishments. And some of these things are nominations, some of these things are selections, but this may be my favorite because it's strictly earned. We select every year, we recognize a valedictorian for the senior class, not because of extracurricular activities or application, but simply the academic numbers, the grade point average accumulated over your career that's a result of a lot of really hard work and great accomplishment. So I know you will give warm congratulations to the class of 2011 valedictorian, Perry Choi.
Out of traffic, for what to do, take a look outside of the chapel as you leave. For an example of what not to do, look over to the library, where it's almost impossible to get through. However, I do commend you for working to keep all of your stuff out of the way. Thank you for doing it.
Crucial announcements, skits, no.
York Swimmers, we're hosting a meet today at Catalina, so if you could get out of class about 10 minutes early so we can meet up at the bands at 2:40, that's great. We're also looking for timers. Anyone else who's not doing health and fitness today, if they could come over to Catalina and help us run the meet, that would be helpful. Key Club will also meet Friday. We're making blankets.
Hip Hop Dance Club meeting today. It's going to be in the gym at lunch. Everyone should show up.
Juniors, Friday is your last chance to try to sign up for being Workshop Email us at yorkworkshop@gmail.com.
Boys soccer meet during lunch near the flagpole, since we really need to discuss about it.
York Lacrosse has a game tomorrow on the upper field. Obviously, it's here. It starts at 4 o'clock and it's against RLS. And we can always use more cheerleaders. I'm just saying.
Submit to it, Mac.
October Club, we're not meeting on C-Day. Kyle and I will not be there.
Not for sale, C-Day.
Okay, so Tyler, there's this prom coming up next week on April 2nd, and it's at this really cool place at Intercontinental at Country Row, and from 8 to 12, and couples are 60 and singles are only 30 or 35, and I was wondering if you want to go with me.
No.